Hello and welcome back to Keldeo 60 Plays. Today, we are finally bringing an end to, the story of Sonic and the Black Knight. Last time we did the Dragon's Lair with the one and only Knight of the Wind, Sonic the Hedgehog, and this time we are taking him out to charge right into the final boss. Okay. Let's see if I ended up getting that one thing. Because there's supposed to be I've been very unlucky with my item drops. Yep, I don't have it. There is an item that makes it easier to gain soul points. I didn't get that. There's also the Mermaid's Tear, which I've brought up multiple times. Not needed for this fight in particular, but it is a reward from this final battle. And there's Merlina, who's been expecting us, apparently. And Merlina actually goes over the standard myths of the Legend of King Arthur. And Sonic will proceed to continue with his futile efforts. Oh, the sword has been broken in half, and there is no longer a face on the hilt of Caliburn. Oh, he's dead. Like how the Dark Queen, that is Merlina, the thing behind Merlina, almost seems like a Persona-esque thing. One, funny, Atlas would be later bought by Sega. And two, the sword in its hand, and both hands actually, and all the other things on it, look exactly like the sword King Arthur, the fake King Arthur was using. As well as the helm. A quip that proves Sonic doesn't care about chivalry. Like how there's a lot of shots of Sonic with no mouth, one, but two, in this instance, if I remember correctly, it sounds like it doesn't matter for like 3 seconds. And the only bit of CGI since the beginning of the game. Okay. Well, they were questioning wherever Excalibur was. There it is, apparently based entirely on Caliburn. Okay, so this fight is a little on the weird side. If you remember how Eraser Jin's final fight went in Secret Rings, this is the... Ow. And just like every other fight, that your stars are determined by how many rings you have. However, this fight does get easier with the perfect hits. For if you get lucky with your perfect hits, and there we are, phase 2. And there's that. And there's the last slice. And just a pure straight stab. Sonic, you have learned nothing. And Sonic with the random Terminator reference. But, it's a fairly easy fight compared to some other Sonic boss fights. I am a big... Oh, Mermaid's Tear, Ice Brooch, and there we go. No, that's not the point. That's the brooch, not the ring. But, it's definitely better balanced than the Alibaba. Alfwalela Walela, I think was the name of the boss in Secret Rings. That fight sucks. Like, it is absolutely garbage. Just because of wonky controls, so this is definitely better than that. It's definitely the easier ones. I've played, out of bosses I've beaten in the Sonic franchise, the 3DS Time Meter is the worst. The 3DS Sonic Generations Time Meter is the worst I've fought. In terms of actual, like, good boss fight, but very kind of on the difficult side, I've only ever done that fight. I've actually done that fight quite a bit, but it's been years. But, and that music, I absolutely love the final boss music in this game. And most of the soundtrack for this game in general. Some people would say it's wasted on this game. Yeah, probably. I feel like, since Sonic Frontiers has been announced for a bit, while I've been recording this, thing, and I've never brought it up, I feel like that kind of idea could work very well in if you were to slap the Sonic and the Black Knight and idea back on it. This one actually, unlike the guns and Shadow the Hedgehog, my only issue with it is there is definitely a delay in certain swings. Again. Here comes the rift. So, by technicality, that Sonic and the Black Knight is also that short retelling of the legend of King Arthur. Because, think about it, in the Stony Cliff was the Sacred Sword Excalibur, which is the one who decides who wears the crown. I think the idea is the illusion King Arthur was created by Merlin because the true King Arthur never showed up. This is a timeline where, a timeline where King Arthur never actually came to be. So to create almost this illusion that he did come around, Merlin created a duplicate that at first would have been the original King Arthur up until a certain point, and then he would have been consumed by the power that was the scabbard of Excalibur. This is a great credits theme. But just for some small sakes, apparently I do not have this in my thing, because I don't think I ever would do this. I hate doing that. I love Live Life as a song, but do have to worry about certain things. Producer Akagi. Interesting. But, that is the end of the story of Sonic and the Black Knight. I quite like the game. I know not everybody is a fan. And even I still have issues with it. It's not a perfect game. I definitely would probably... The obvious thing is you're never playing this before, Secret Rings, which I do own. Will I ever get around to playing it? Probably not, because I don't care for Sonic and the Secret Rings. That was one of my first Wii games, and I don't think I'm ever touching it again. I've beaten it, I'm never touching it again. You may notice maybe my energy seems a little off than normal. This is not a typical recording session. This was recorded last night. Why was it recorded last night? Well, let's just say, this past Saturday, I ended up getting my, booster as well as a flu shot at the same time in the same arm. About 8 o'clock Saturday night, I ended up getting, that idea that there was that rumor going around of the booster, you'd get hit worse than some people were getting hit worse than what they had with the second or even the first shot. My second shot of my second COVID vaccine, shot was, I woke up around the middle of the night with high fever, chills, couldn't keep my muscles really straight, essentially that happened again, but it ended up happening worse, and while I was awake at 8 o'clock at night on Saturday. So, and how I felt that at that point kind of carried over into Sunday when I would have recorded. So I ended up not doing that. And obviously, if you also follow me on Twitch, you know I didn't stream as well. I did not feel good whatsoever. Definitely am feeling a lot better as of, last night. Monday and then last night. So, this part and as well as Friday's part are recorded now. Speaking of, Monday's part is not going to be, I'm not going to try and record two separate parts because, if I remember correctly, my other file already has the specific stuff I can do here. Oh, look, a NVIDIA thing for stuff there. I'm going to be re-uploading the stream from January 15th on Monday. For that, then next Wednesday will be Legends Arceus. So yeah, that's all what's currently happening with current events because of what happened. Let me turn that back on because Sonic is currently telling the tale to Amy. And the change in the storybook title. But yeah, this is honestly one of my favorite games. There's a lot of new things in the areas. Oh god. But next time, there's a couple post-game stuff I am going to show off. But it's not going to be a long part. And that's going to be it for this part, actually. Because of just how long that credit sequence is. I'm actually going to check this now while I'm here. So I know which one I am doing. I do have two files here. This one has 5 hours. This one has 5 hours. But isn't beaten? What? Okay. That one was just grinded on. Ooh. Anyways, since it's not there, I can show it here. There is we'll be going to Deep Woods next, and my god, okay, so, this will probably be there will probably be a quick one-off episode, and it's probably a little longer. The next part's probably going to be a little longer, just due to what I'm gonna have to do to get things right. I think the file that is the better one is actually on the original Wii my family owns downstairs. Oh god, no. But what do I mean? I'll guess you'll have to see next time when we head back to the Deep Woods for, let's just say it has something to do with a rematch with a certain knight. But anyways, something I was continuing to go on about was, I do like this game. There are issues with it, definitely, when it comes to some of the swordplay. Specifically, most especially when it's the quick time events. In King Arthur is one of them. Fighting the knights are another. If you get the clashes, they seem to be a little on the wonky side when it comes to that. I don't know if it's because I'm, sitting in not a very spread out space to be swinging my arm like a sword, or maybe the batteries in my Wiimote are dying. That's also possible, but that still is a little wonky. But if you can get used to it, this game's actually really fun. It's not the best looking Wii game. It's what? I feel like, especially, and I absolutely, this and Secret Rings both get this, but both were, it was an excellent choice to do the, almost, the hand-drawn cutscenes. The pseudo hand-drawn cutscenes that look like they were ripped from a, maybe more so a an older styled, like, picture book. Or that, like, novel that still had pictures in it. It's not necessarily there for the pictures. It just gives you that little glimpse into it, but it's mainly passages, paragraphs and whatnot. You know, that kind of book. But anyways, that is it for this part. Thank you all for stopping by and watching. And I shall see you all next time for the extra part of Sonic and the Black Knight. This is Kelly60 signing off. Take care. Bye.